Hey everybody, welcome to a quick special session this afternoon. I did complete almost every single actually did every free reading and all my YouTube channel members and everything this in this morning's session. I'm just jumping back on. I had 2 last minute donations and a free reading. And those are the ones I'm completing. So I won't be back until Friday of next week for free reading. So if you'd like to join me then, I also offer personal readings. There's a link in the description box down below. And then also my YouTube channel members, if you want to become one of those, we do meet on Wednesdays and Thursdays, as well as special other sessions um, as listed in the description box. So this is going to be for Moonlight 5. So we got your donation and your free reading. And then also Maria will finish yours up there as well. All right, so let's dive in. So, Moonlight, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. And you wanted to know what's coming for you the rest of December. So, let's see what Spirit has here for the month of December here for you. Okay, those there. All right, what is happening here? Well, the bottom of the deck here, you do have Emperor energy, and the Emperor energy is about making some decisions, really deciding what it is that you're wanting to do, where you're wanting to head. Aries energy, it's like dismissing, not dismissing, but kind of putting everyone's opinion and advice kind of on the back burner and deciding what is it that you want to do. The sign of the cross, creator, your higher self, your heart. Where are you wanting to do? Where are you wanting to head? And it's like really making sure it's clear that it's what you're wanting, not what you've been told you're supposed to want, and kind of have this plan of where you want to head. You don't have to figure out the entire thing. Just what's next? What steps do you want to take next? And start taking some action toward those things. Yeah, the 9 of Wands, something's been holding you back from moving forward. And this is the stepping into your power, like they're holding on to the Ace of Wands, which is like the King of Wands, Emperor energy of I'm deciding, I'm taking my power back. And suddenly, what used to be these 9 wands that have been keeping you going forward, when you take it into your hands, there's this space for you to step through, and then movement can happen and progression happens. I like that for you. Speaking of the Magician, here it is. So, this is that energy, taking your power in hand. Such a huge thing for this month for you, especially maybe as you're planning for 2025 and what's next for your life. And I just feel like it's again getting out of your head and into your heart to allow you to see those things. Yeah, that just cracks me up. Because you got the star card, your dreams come true. What is your dream come true? What is your true dream come true? You're reaching the end of the world here, the end of the major arcana, which is the ending of that cycle, beginning of new adventures coming in. And so this is this new beginning. And regarding your dream, especially, you've reached a point where you're ready for that clarity and where you want to head and what you want to do. And I like that. 8 of Wands. So movement of energy, all this fire energy. But it is movement, and there's a lot of guidance coming in from spirit too. So don't feel like you're alone in, like, I don't know what I want to do. If you're not sure, then you take a big deep breath, you step back, you close your eyes, you open your heart, and you can ask, can you give me some direction on what's, um, help me see a reflection of my heart so I can see where it wants to take me. Because they're not going to go, well, this is what you should do and need to do and have to do, because they don't care. Spirit world, they love us to death and they are in along for the ride and enjoying it, but they don't have an opinion about should or good, bad, or whatever. There's just different experiences with different outcomes. And so they'll give you clarity if you ask them questions, but they're not gonna like, "Well, what should I do?" They're like, Whatever you wanna do. There's no wrong answer. What do you like?" It's like asking, "What should I eat?" And they're like, "What are you hungry for?" "I don't know. What order for me?" They're like, "No, no, no. What are you hungry for?" "Well, here, just little samplers then, and decide what you're hungry for and what you wanna do," right? So I like that for you. Yeah. And we have the temperance. Things are unfolding, things are transforming. There's no rush in life. What are we rushing for? Why are we so serious? Why do we want to get to the end of life so quickly? They're like, just enjoy the journey, enjoy the unfolding of things. Eight of Pentacles is the same thing. The if you wanting to go back to school for where your heart wants to lead you, it's very supported there. Um, but there is the apprentice becoming the master. There is this progression that it takes time for an apprentice to become a master, and they don't want to just hurry up and become a master and have crap work as like a blacksmith, right? They're like, no, they want to enjoy it and grow it and learn and enjoy it. And I feel like that's a big piece of what's coming in here for December for you. And let's see here. Your fortune cookie is from the Sweet Dreams. And you got, I create peace, prosperity, and joy in my life. Yeah, you are the creator of these things. So I love that, when we focus on peace and unconditional love and joy and all that, that energy, follow your heart. Where does that guide you? It doesn't have to be anxious, right? When we try to figure out our entire lives, it takes time. I mean, it takes a lot of energy and it brings a lot of stress to try to figure all that out. Instead, follow your heart. Where's it leading you right now? And I like that. And then your free question is, does spirit have anything to tell you about your relationship with R? Right? Since it's a free question, these are just a couple of cards here. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, the strength card here, I really feel like they're saying it's a good time for you to focus on a relationship with you and your higher self and your community. And this is even with spirit. The Three of Cups is like your spiritual posse. It feels like here that the relationship with R, it just kind of needs a little bit of perspective, a little bit of adjustment. I kind of feel with this, where it's like, yeah, it's time for some me time and for some us time and some for your community and family and gatherings. And maybe with all the holidays and stuff too, it's a good time to really live and don't forget who you are and what's important in your life. These human characters, they're temporary. They come in and out of our life, but really going to be with you your entire life is you and your higher self and your spiritual posse and this community, of the people that will always be in your life. you know Relationships come and go, but friends are forever. I used to tell people that. They're like, oh no, like with friends, and they're like, well, maybe do you ever think of dating? And I go, well, you can date me for a while or be my friend for life. What would you prefer? Like, let's just stay friends. I'm like, sounds good. Da da da. All right. So that's what they have for you, my dear. Thank you again for your donations and many blessings to you. And then Maria, thank you so much for your donation. And excuse me, let's dive in here for you. So, will Walter tell his soon to be ex wife that he has a baby coming? Let's take a look here. Do you think he has a death wish? Okay. Okay, that's that. His thoughts when you send him your picture. What does Spirit want you to know about Walter? And will he change his mind about asking to do that horrible thing? Well, you know, we're going to look at, based on current energy, there's possibilities, right? And so we're going to base it on current energies, but that doesn't mean it'll change. We talked earlier, he's in fight or flight mode now. So asking anything about his energy is going to be reflective upon that. So I just want you to know that, up front, right? So based on his current energy, is he going to tell his wife about uh, his baby coming? No, Five of Cups, I didn't think that they would, because the Five of Cups is, you know, there's already enough sorrow. It's like she's already crying enough. He doesn't wanna add anything to that, um, and yeah, so I don't feel like he's gonna tell her right now because after if with them becoming and separating and all that, it's not, I wanna say it's any of her business, but it's lives are separate, so he doesn't see the need to tell her that. His thoughts when you send him your picture, well, see, he still has this love for you and this emotion, and he still feels like an important draw and important relationship with you. Um, it's just this, has thrown a big wrench into things for them, right? And I know, Spirit had talked about earlier, about take your time, don't rush, wait till they separate, do all this stuff, right? Well, both of your hearts and other parts, you know, you guys couldn't hold back, and so it's brought us to this point, which I maybe that's what they saw is that, if we didn't take our time and just be friends and go slow and wait till they're separated and away and all that, um, but that, the draw was just so much for you guys. Oh my gosh. Um, and what does Spirit want you to know about Walter? Yeah. The magician is that they do have, they do have this divine masculine action, energy, but so much of it is the 9 of swords right now. This is the nightmare and insomnia card. Their fears are overpowering, and that's where all their energy and their actions are coming from, is that the fears have them captured right now. You can even see it's like surrounded and they're just overwhelmed. And so, you know, like we were talking about when we're asking about them and what's going on with them and and when I say them, I mean, with Walter specifically, it's all rooted in all of that, right? Um, right now, I mean, there's so much with the high priestess, when we're asking, will he change his mind? There's so much, there's that unknown again. Yeah, we even got that with the last one, right? The high priestess is the hidden and the unknown. Will he change his mind? Oh, we'll see. Right now, the Four of Pentacles is they're wanting to find stability in their world, and that's what they were looking for before. And this is not a stable energy that they're feeling right now because, it is throwing a big, like I said, a big wrench into their world, and that's okay. Don't feel guilt about it all. I mean, it wasn't something you did on purpose or um alone. So um just know that, this is part of their journey. Nothing happens by accident, and that whatever stress, whatever all this is that is unfolding with all this is, they're going to learn through it. It's happening for them. It's happening for you, and it's happening for that little spirit that's inside too, right? Yeah, I like this, and it's okay. It's okay to feel sad, to feel whatever, because it says, allow yourself the space to feel miserable, mourn what has been lost or what cannot be. And if you don't take the time now, your sadness will catch up with you later when you're least expecting it. And that is the message for them, you, for all of us, that there's no wrong emotion. We come down here to experience them all. That if we stuff, like we're taught to stuff and suppress sadness and our tantrums as a child, because those are the three ways that we're taught to express um, our, you know, feelings when we're a baby, right? Or 7 years old and younger. Tantrum, crying, or laughing. Laughing, they're like, oh, we love it when a baby laughs or a child laughs, but oh, quit your crying. I'll give you something to cry about, or no tantrums. I'll spank you, So we're taught to suppress them, but this is all about feel your feelings, allow them to flow, allow them to feel their feelings, allow them to flow. Things will, you know, work out um, one way or another for us, right? And it's important just to feel your emotions, understand them, and go through that. But it's also important just to focus on you, what you can do, not what's going on in their life, right? They're going to make their own choices, their decisions. There's nothing you can do to force them to do anything, right? You can only choose your stories, your emotions, your energy, your actions, and um, see if you can kind of make them independent of that, of them and what their energy is. And I know it's hard when it's something you've created together, but you have that power, right? So hopefully that helps a little bit, Maria. I know it's a tough situation, and you're never alone. Though you have your spirit guides, you have all of these beings of unconditional love and light around you, supporting you through it all too. So even though sometimes you might feel alone physically, you do have a large support on the other side. Okay. All right. So hang in there. Thank you again for your donation and sending you so much love, so much love. Right. All right, everybody. Well, those are the quick ones that I just hadn't gotten to. So thank you again so much for all the love and support. And remember, as you're going through your adventures, that every second of every day of your life, you truly are eternally, unconditionally loved by the cosmic Father, the cosmic Mother of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you guys again, much love. Hang in there. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon.